Yeah, I had to pee. Don't make fun of me. I'm okay now. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to practice first or if I want to... Yeah, I'll practice first. Situated. Hi, how's it going? Okay. I'm not gonna practice level 1, but I'll... That is the wrong one. Is it pepper on... Yeah, you pepper them when they... Okay. Yeah, I see. It's too much. I can never get them to both get on the ladder. Aw, man. You'd be kidding me, man. Let's see. It was... Okay. You go left to get rid of that one. I was supposed to wait over on the left. Dude, the manips in this game are kind of wild. I hate when they both don't follow. That's what throws me off. That's why you learn your backups, I guess. Oh, great. Oh, reconnection successful. Cool. Okay. Yeah, that was fast. I'm not even... Jeez. I was only live for 6 minutes. How did that even happen? Dude, I never get that. I don't know why that worked right now. Maybe if I wait it out. I wonder if that would make this easier. That was not the right idea at all. It's hard to figure out, like, because you're just basically going on improv mode if you don't follow the manip. Or, like, if you get off route, this game becomes infinitely harder. Wow. The fact that you can't even make that is insane. Okay. I was supposed to go to the right. So I need to find a way to do that reliably. Like, if I do this, actually... Oh, wait, but that pickle might follow. Okay, I need to... Okay, I think I see a backup. Hang on, let me scoot up some. And I can move my camera, actually. Come on. This is not the route at all, but for some reason this is working. Oops. I say that. Honestly, I feel like this game in particular is just gonna come down to who can improv the best. Oh, shoot. Right. It was... No, I was doing the right thing. I had the wrong timing on everything. That's cool. Could do that at least. Kinda hoping. I don't know how I'm alive there. Yeah, my improv skills seem to be working. That's good. This level I always have problems with, for some reason. Okay, so I'm assuming if that happens, that means I'm too slow? That's gotta be it. Ah! Hang on, which one is that? This one? I don't think that was right. Although I might be able to fix this. I say that. Oh crap, I'm about to freaking die. Oh no, now they're going that way. Oh, screw you. Had to waste one there. Okay, well this... Oh, I'll just do it myself. How's your Nescathlon practice going, Oriel? I'm actually not sure what... I guess just do this for now. Maybe try to kill the pickle? Nope. Always kill the pickles. Alright. Give me a break. I don't really plan to go too hard in the race. Practice the actual trouble games and everything else. I don't really care much. I'm kind of the same way. Okay. Honestly, if I just stockpile a bunch of lives on the last stage, we might be okay. Famous last words. Alright. What? Oh, it does work. How did my PB do this faster? I'm glad I figured out backups at least. Oh man, and they didn't even get stuck. That's better, I guess. I don't know. I am out of pepper. Oh, I missed it. Oh, the pickles came back up. That sounds like me when I was trying pickles. They came back up. That's fine. I'm not anticipating a PB. Although I actually would like to PB in this game. Because my PB kinda sucks, but also yeah. I just want one. I have no pepper. Although I could have just waited. Oh well. I could have just waited. I didn't think about it. Come over here. Whew. Cutting it a little close there, I think. I have no pepper. This game's too hard. Oh, damn. Ah! I didn't know they were coming up. Shoot. We're only on level 4? Wish I had a pepper here. Oh well. I'm just gonna keep going and see if we can finish it. That means I'm late. Yeah. This might be a reset. We'll see. Or, let me back up. This might be a game over. I just realized, where am I gonna run when this happens? Yeah, they're both gonna come after me. I won't give him the satisfaction. Too bad this isn't the big 20. Because then the goal would be done. I need a better backup than that. Yeah, I need a better backup than that. That's not working. That's not gonna work. It's hot in here. Okay. There we go. Whoa, that's probably not a big deal. Don't want to do that. Yeah, we're fine. How do I have 122 attempts in this game? What was I doing with my life? Well, that really sucks. I don't even know what to do for this. That whole burger got made, at least. Come on. Yeah, stage 2 is probably the hardest one in the game. I just can't get them to come up to the same level as me. Like, it just doesn't seem to want to work. Wondering if I should change my strategy and go with a different route. Why is that sausage there? I didn't even do anything different. Did I not kill him last time? Is that what it was? No, what? How is he there? What am I doing wrong? Okay, haven't messed that up in a while. Okay. It happened again. Come on, go. I have no idea how that's happening. It's happened 4 times in a row. Like, I don't know why that sausage is there in my way. I was moving up. Okay, this is already wrong. That's lame. Okay, I don't, let's see what I'm doing wrong. Oh, take the first ladder down? Is that more... Okay, looks like that's more consistent. Okay, I'll just do that then, if that's gonna work. I don't know if... Oh, that's just a safer way to do it. Okay. Interesting strategy. Okay, that seems to work for him, but let me... Okay. So get them to do that, and then wait in the middle. And once the sausage starts moving, like once it's going up, then go? Is that the trick? Yeah, once this sausage starts moving, then do that thing. And clear that burger. And then you just go to the right and just clear it on your own, yeah. Okay, so wait on the railing with him, and then you can go. And then you just go to the right. Sorry, I'm watching videos. This is the most boring part of any stream I do. If I ever stream, this is the most boring part of it, is me watching videos trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong. Ooh, that was risky. I'm glad to know you can make that, actually. That does help. Yeah, 4, I know how to start it. I just can't, like... Okay, so you do all that junk, then drop that one. Oh, you've got to move down first. Oh, wait, did I draw that on the... I did, I just didn't see it. Okay, that's what's throwing me off on that one. Okay, let's give this a try. Go down on... Okay, I see. I actually did a playthrough of this earlier today, just to see how far I would get. I got to level 6 and then game over. That's it, that's much more consistent. That's much more consistent. Yeah. That's what we should be doing. That's it, okay. Oh my god, that works. That actually frickin' works. I'll take that. That's not the best way to do it, but it works. So then finish this burger, then make your way up here and just clear this. And then try to manipulate the food if you can, I should say. There we go. Okay, okay. That's definitely more consistent though, I noticed. Ah. Oh, hi! How's it going? Okay, I wasted a pepper, but again, it turns out you actually can make... Oh, I didn't... Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, shoot. Oh, I was trying to go for it. Ugh. Okay, you can make it, you just have to trust it. It does work. Okay. Amazing emote combo, by the way. I'm a fan. So I guess the backup is to let the pickle go. Okay. I actually don't know what the backup is there. This game does not have a lot of backups, which is gonna be a problem. It's going alright. I am trying to figure out BurgerTime. Which is a game I actually have a run for. Or a couple, I should say. We should be fine. Nope. I messed up my movement, so... God, this is a scary game for a race. I'm more scared of this than I am of anything else in the list. Like, I love this game because I had this as a kid, but like... I was never good at this game as a kid. I think I beat level 2 once. I think that's the furthest I ever made it, was I beat level 2 once. There we go, that's the movement. That's it. Oh, I should probably make a Nescathlon command, so that if people want to see the list. I should probably do that, I don't know, I didn't think about that, did I? That is definitely consistent. That is 100% consistent. Nice. Yeah, this game was in a big 20, but the goal was to beat just one stage. You can imagine how easy that was. Which is funny, I still died on race day in that big 20. Oh man. I messed up. That was my bad. If I get it this time, I'll keep it going. There it is. What? That was weird. Okay. Oh, man. The fact that this is game 2 is very scary. If it was game 5, I mean, it's still scary, but... it'd make a little more sense in my head. Oh man, that might mess things up. Nope. Well, no, we're fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm getting better at stage 1 actually. I remember I would be resetting a lot in stage 1, but we're actually doing okay. Wonder if there's any point in grabbing that. I'm gonna guess no, but... are you gonna walk? Okay. That might be... I think it's slower, but I don't know. That was close. Nice. Yeah, I didn't get that. That's okay. That's kind of hard, honestly. It's not a big deal if you have to waste 2 of them there. Well, use one, waste the other. Let's... Yeah, that's definitely... Yeah. That's definitely a better way to do that stage. I messed up again. I know exactly what I did wrong. That is a decent backup, though. Not the best, because you do have to waste a pepper. Shoot. Oh, crap. Oh, wow, okay. It's okay. That might not have been the right call there. Okay, that one's done. How am I in the green? What the hell? Dude, my PB in this game sucks. That's definitely late. Something's gonna be off here. I was just slow. If nobody else spawns, I might be able to manip this. Or at least just... Hang on. Oh, come on. I'm gonna keep going until I game over. I'm gonna see if I can try to salvage this. If not, it's fine. But yeah, I kind of messed up. Who's gonna make it, me or him? Okay, if I finish it, it's fine, because we need to be finishing runs of this. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, hang on a minute. I do have a pepper in case I need to bail myself out. Is everybody following each other? This is dumb. I think that counts. Do I move on to the next stage? I do. Okay, 5:59. That's 6:04. Oh, no, 6:05. Because we gotta add it on Nescathlon timing. 6:05. Alright, we can definitely do better than this, though. Let me think. What? Okay, yeah, I messed up something in 4 that threw me off. It was I need to wait on the ice cream because that way I can get the pepper back. After I drop the left 2, I need to wait for the ice cream, then go, and then start dropping these. That's what's throwing me off. and then follow it down, but then, yeah, hit the cheese. I assume that's cheese. It's yellow, so. And it goes on a burger. And then wait for 2 of those on the left. I don't think I'm going to remember that, but whatever. It's weird, because, like, this game is consistent, but if you are off just a little bit, it gets difficult. If you're off just a little bit, that's all it takes. But anyways, I can't hate this game because this was a childhood game of mine. I had this when I was a kid. Was I good at it? No, but I had it when I was a kid. Like I said, I think the furthest I made it, I think I got to level 3 once. I don't know about this. Okay. I'm not sure what I did wrong there. I thought my movement was right, but that sausage still followed me, so. Back to square one. I think I know what's doing it. I think I'm just barely slow enough to where that bottom sausage isn't killed and he makes it out. I think I'm just barely slow enough to where that matters. If I had to guess. That might be too early. Well, yeah, okay. I love that that's consistent. I'm glad I figured that out. I'm kind of smart. Okay. Whew. Hey, look at that time save. Look how far ahead I am. Nice. Nice save. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, so we have to do the backup. Oh, I could have just done it without having to pepper him. That's fine. That's okay. Kind of annoying. It's all right. I don't even think that. Yeah, that's not worth getting. Just go. Like if you mess up, just go. Ah, I was trying to be slick. Oh, I don't have one. Okay, I'm just gonna start that one over. Okay, so he avoided it. That means I have to pepper him coming down. Okay, so if you mess it up, just use the pepper again. That's the only real way to do this. Actually, if I do it the way I just did it, I'll actually come out even that way. Never mind. I'll come out even that way if that's what happens. If I just do that again. Aw, man, this isn't gonna work now. Shoot. Well, okay, that was an interesting backup. That was the weirdest backup I've ever done in my entire life. That should not be a thing, it just is. That was a mistake, it's okay. You made enchiladas and rice for dinner, nice. Sounds good. I don't think I made that. Damn. Just barely slow, but that's all it takes. Oh, this game's too hard. I wish I knew the rhythm of the tapping there. I feel like that would make this easier. Okay, so I need to figure out a backup if I don't make the second ladder climbing up. I don't know what to do with that if I'm too slow there. Okay, we're good there. It's funny how we're going from the Great Waldo Search to this in the race. That is kind of funny. That was early on that. Okay, we have a problem. I'm actually not sure how that affects the enemies. Okay, here's your backup then. Oh, I thought I could make it. This dumb game. Just when I thought I was doing something good. This game's too hard. Game is dumb, but also game is great. Yes. I definitely do not hate this game. I do hate when that happens, though. Wow, dude. I'm actually failing. Sweet. Okay. I cannot figure out the mashing there. You can mash up, but it doesn't always work. Like, you can do it in a rhythm, but I don't know what the rhythm is. Like, I don't know how, like, what to look for, how to time it. It's making me not want to go for it. That's kind of where that's kind of the point I'm getting at. Okay, we have to pepper him once we... Yeah, we have to pepper him. So I have one less pepper than I wanted, but... Oh well. Oh well. There we go. That's it. There it is. I am not sure why I took that ladder. That seems unnecessary. And I'm willing to bet it is. That's kind of lame. Oh crap. Okay, nice save. He got stuck! A couple of people have said that they are not doing this Nescathlon because of this game, and I cannot say I blame them. I get it. On the surface, this game looks so simple, and then you try to run it, and it's just, man. Oof. Why? Ah, I wasted that. Alright, I wasted one on accident, but I'm just gonna keep going. Who cares? I have a pimple on my head and it hurts. It's like in my hair, and I have so much of it too. I thought that was too slow at first. We're fine. What? Turn around, man. I pressed right. I pressed B, dude. Does this game eat inputs a lot? I know you can get stuck on things, but does it like eat inputs? Alright, I missed. So. That's nice. Okay, that makes no difference. I was curious about that, but no. Oh, that actually makes it worse. Okay. I think I know what's causing that. Oh, never mind. I thought I was slow again. But I do think I know what could be causing that. I'll probably play another game tonight besides this, but yeah, get used to this for the next 2.5 weeks. Oh, come on, he got stuck. I really messed up. Okay, improv time. Time to figure out what we need to do here. Are you kidding? I don't even know what to do. Genuinely thought I would get trapped there. Like that. Is that enough? It's not. How do I have 6 of these? That's hilarious that I can PB still. Dude, I do it all the time. I don't know what to... Okay, yeah. I don't know what to do about that. Like, I don't know what the best backup is. That's the problem, is I don't know backups. And they're not exactly the most obvious ones to find, either. This should work. I think the timing of when you kill the first sausage matters as well for that. I hate how I hate, but I also find it hilarious that this game has so many weird, like, attention to detail type things for the speedrun. It's like, it's BurgerTime. How does this game have speed tech? How is that possible? Okay, well, we already messed up. There is a backup, there's a backup. Okay, there we go. Oh, somehow that pepper hit that one, too. Okay, I am gonna have to wing this one hard. Hang on, this... Okay, inadvertently, that might help. Yeah, there we go. Cool. This'll help. Oh, you... Says the guy that actively runs California Raisins. Okay, you have a point, actually. Oh, I actually messed up this burger, so we wouldn't have... That wouldn't have been it anyways. This game's way too hard. This game's hard. I might... Oh, no, I missed it. Damn. So, I guess the backup is just wait? I guess? I don't know. Oh, okay, nice. He got stuck there. Okay, but now we have another problem, and that is I don't know how to do that, I guess? Did I touch the thing? I did. Okay, okay, now we have another problem. I'm gonna have to, unless if I can bait him to, yeah. Okay, hang on. That enough? How is that a time save? Excuse me? Huh? What? He was on the bun! How? What? He was on the bun! How is that a fail? He was on the bun! Excuse me? Did anyone else see that? Or was it just me? Okay, I don't know how that happened. Beats me. I have no idea what I'm doing. Come on. Are you kidding? Thanks, game. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to see how far I can go until we fully game over. Why is everyone on my butt right now? Well, this definitely will not PB unless a miracle happens. Yeah, that's too late. And dude, he just cannot get off of that ladder, man. Okay, but wait a minute, if I kill him... But wait, that doesn't make sense, though. If I kill him early, then how can he... Something's not making sense. If I kill him... No. If I kill him too late, how does he... He wouldn't spawn late, though. That's what doesn't make any sense. I don't know. The science behind this game is kind of eluding me right now. That one's not a big deal, but still, just like, why? A couple movement errors like that. As long as you don't go off script, it's fine. And, okay, we're gonna have to go for the backup. That should still work. Nope. He didn't even turn around. I've already been playing this for an hour? What the hell? Something's wrong with me. Turn around. I don't know why he doesn't do that. I'm surprised that killed. I can't figure that out. I can't figure it out. Why does he not turn around? It doesn't help that when you stop, he faces forward. So, like, theoretically, you could forget... I have to stun him now. You could forget which side you were facing. And be forced to, You would be forced to, like, scatter and try to figure out what's, like, what side to spray. Okay, there's a backup. And we're not gonna get it. And we died. Great. Man. I don't think any... Honestly, this is just a BurgerTime race. This is just gonna be a race to see who gets out of BurgerTime first. Finally. And because I had a slight movement error, this is gonna fail. And that's a fail. That was the only redeeming quality there, is that I could get more pepper. Okay. I'll keep it, but yeah, this is bad. Oh. Okay, that was weird. Okay, that was really weird. That's not how you're supposed to do that level at all. I just kind of messed up. Please follow me. Yeah, this is just where the game just starts going crazy. Because I have no idea, like, again, you get off script, this entire game just becomes improv. And half of your strats probably aren't even gonna work. Okay, somehow... Okay. Oh my god. Oof. I pressed right. I know that's a tight window, but I still pressed right at the right time. Or I was a frame off. That could be possible. Oh, didn't get that. Okay, that second the third burger is not done. Guess we're going there next. Please climb up. Well, the sausages did it, not the egg, or the garlic, whatever it is. I don't know what that is, actually. I would assume it's an egg. I'll keep going. You can have one of the characters jumping excitedly, but then stop to talk to them and they respond with, I don't like this. Sounds like something from Oblivion. Okay, I don't understand the movement in this game. Like, I knew I was slow, but I had no idea how to fix that. I don't know, guys. I actually feel like I'm getting worse the more I play this. You'd think, oh, the more you do it, the better you should get. I actually feel like I'm getting worse. I could be wrong. I don't know. Could just be a fluke. Yeah, as soon as I saw this game in the list, I was like, oh no. I was like, oh no. Oh, we're not getting the... Yeah, all because of just slight movement errors. I don't even know if tapping through that would have made a difference. I still don't really understand the mechanic. Like, I'm able to do it sometimes, but that's just it. Sometimes. Finally, I got that. That is a very scary strat, though. Nice. And we're right back in this, just like that. And we messed up. Again, like, you make one small movement error, that's it. Like, that's it. You make one movement error, your run is now not consistent. You have to improv. You make one slight movement error. This is a brutal game for this type of event. Which I get that there's a few other games in this list that are like painstakingly easy, but so what, you know? If you have a game that's just like gonna annihilate you like this, then yeah. It doesn't make a ton of sense, does it? That is hilarious that I can PB still. Like, my PB is that bad. I couldn't get the coffee. Okay, I don't even know what to do at this point. Well, they straight up just turned around and they were like, screw this. Dude, I'm trying to move! I'm trying! I'm just gonna, just for shits and giggles, let's see if I can finish this run. I don't have any pepper. Which, I need one. So, this is gonna be awkward. I don't know how I did that. That shouldn't, honestly, I would even say that that shouldn't count. I got really confused for a minute. Alright. I actually did I got an extra life, so. Okay, that one's done. If I can just spray an enemy on the bun, we might have it. Is that it? 6:18, but add 6 seconds, 6:24. Honestly, less deaths, I'll have a free PB. Just don't freaking die. That's it. Just don't die. Well, at the very least, I finished 2 runs of this game tonight. Wish I could have finished more. I mean, the night is still young, but still. There we go. Okay. That was cutting it a little close, but that's okay. Close still works. That still makes it. Honestly, I'm thinking about just using a pepper and just going. Because we usually pick up an extra anyways. So I'm just gonna see what this does. Oh wait, that makes that easier. Wait, I wonder if I should just do it that way then. Question is, will I still get a pepper? Okay. Wait, how did I mess up the one on the right? Wait, what? Oh, okay, I see, never mind. Okay, that strat might not work then. Now that I'm looking at it, that might not work. So close. Okay, that was really weird. Nobody even followed me. I'm supposed to have 1 pepper, at least, for this, I think. So, yeah. We're kind of in trouble. Ah, okay. Could have gotten a best segment if I didn't die there. Actually, I wonder if I still can. No. The pickle said no. Of course it's the pickle. I just don't have luck with pickles, do I? I save time, at least. That's kind of funny. Alright, can we finally get this stage right? I have never gotten this one right. No real reason, just I can't seem to get it right. Oh! I should have went... Okay. I should have went left. I do have a pepper, in case I want to use it. Okay, let's just play it safe. And oh wait, no, the pickle went that way. Never mind. Okay. I think if I find a way to somehow best segment this, I can PB by a second, which would be hilarious. In any case, I'll probably try to finish this. Okay, well, that was a disaster. I'm not sure what I did wrong. I don't know what I did wrong. Okay. That's a new one. Screw you. Okay, I got an extra life at least. Man, I'm so close to actually getting a PB on my first night of trying runs of this game after, like, I don't know, I ran this in 2018, so it's been 5 years. And I only ran this because I was bored. And I was like, hey, why not BurgerTime? Let's see if I can do it. And I did it, which is kind of amazing in and of itself. Okay, slight chance we can win this, but I'm not getting my hopes up. Yeah. I was so close. That would suck on race day if that's what happened, though. Isn't this exciting? I wish you had infinite pepper. That would make this game, well, to be fair, that would make this game free. But yeah. I think we're like 70-30 on the first stage as far as completing it. Okay, again, there's a backup. And we didn't get it. Sucks I had to use that, whatever. I think I know how I want to describe this game. This game is consistent, but it's not. I know that probably makes no sense, but that's how I would describe this game. This game is consistent, but it's not. You frickin' bastard, man! Got me right at the end there, are you kidding? You know how every multi-game race has a, I just want to get through this game? Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious which one that is on this list. Okay, that was... Okay, I don't know what to do. Again, like, you just have to improv. There's no other real way to do this. And they got me before I could do anything. Come on, man. I can't make that. I can't make it. I'm not that fast. And it sucks, because I feel like there's gotta be a way, I just can't do it, you know? Now I'm having to play, like, almost a different game just to try to make this work. That was not the right idea. Okay, I'm just gonna start it. I accidentally muted myself. Nice. Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna want to play this game ever again after Nescathlon. I don't think anybody's gonna want to play this ever again. You know, he can go if he wants. It's only like I was holding the button. I don't remember the last time I got that. That's not it. What if I stun those two instead? What happens then? Guess we'll find out, huh? Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, well, that's what happens, is you end up making a mistake and it doesn't really matter what you do. That's not gonna work. Oh boy. I don't know how that... whatever. The bad news is I don't have any pepper, and actually, I don't need one until we get to 5. Just depends on what these pricks do. Yeah, the game starts getting really laggy here. Okay, somehow that's a win. And a best segment, apparently. Dude, some of best, sub 5. Let's freaking go. Oh man. Alright, here we go. Wait. I almost messed up my own strategy. Well, it's not my own, but, you know. Ah! That sucks. Can't have too many more of those. And now I don't have pepper. Which... That's about as sucky as it gets. Oh no! I was trying to wait and I accidentally was holding right still. Ugh. It's alright. This sucks. I don't know if I can escape. Yes, I can. Somehow, I was able to escape. Question is, can I get a PB? This will be close. Nope. We missed it. There we go. Missed a PB because I just can't play this game. Another 604. Or, I'm sorry, 605. I can't count. Actually, I'm gonna reset the high score. Man, I actually was on PB pace. Alright, we got the backup at least. Okay, I'm surprised that worked. Honestly, I think getting that pepper only loses a little bit of time, so it's probably worth it for safety. But there's no other real reason to get it. That's not it. Okay. That's why I get that extra pepper, actually, is because I want to see if this... Yeah, so, okay, I understand this. It's making sense to me now. Ah. Oh, and now you're gonna do that? Oh, man. Lame. I don't even know what's going on. If he had touched me, I would have reset, but somehow we're alive. And they're still following me. Can still PB. I have no pepper though. This is gonna suck. Unless I get this stage right. Okay, luckily we avoided disaster, but still that sucks. That's fine. I just realized I forgot this. Whoops. Okay, just, yeah. I have no idea what to do there. I don't know how to get out of that, so let's just... The problem is, I kinda wanted a pepper for this level. Actually, I can still get one. Got it. Just kidding. I meant, you have to go left if you're gonna do that. You have to. And I just don't, I just like can't remember anything. You have to go left if that's what you're gonna do. It will work, but you have to go left. You can't go right, it's not gonna work. You have to go left. Don't know why I keep failing that. That's disappointing. Okay, we missed that, so I have to waste a pepper now. That sucks. Unless we get that weird thing where I don't have to... No, I actually messed up the movement. That's okay. I wasn't crazy about that attempt anyways. I have done 40 attempts of this tonight. Technically 39, because the first attempt didn't work, because my, it didn't start the game. Got him that time. All right. I thought that was too fast at first, but no, it's fine. Oh, I know what I did. Are you kidding? What? Oh my gosh, guys. I think I'm going insane from playing this. We go from playing Zelda 2 to playing this. We go from one insane game to the next. Just, yeah, that's not gonna work. Freaking Burger King. I could never work fast food. I would get too overwhelmed. I mean, if I was by myself, I probably could do it. But, like, to be fair, I only barely survived retail, so... yeah. Ah, I was too early. I think I could have salvaged that. I moved too early, though. Okay, so that burger is not complete, but I'm actually heading that way to fix it. Tell you what, if I die again, I'll reset. If I get it, then we'll just keep going. Oh, come on. Okay. Somehow I can still PB by 40 seconds. That's how bad I was at this game. I mean, I'm technically still bad because I'm doing terrible, but I might do it. Nope. Ah, damn. That is such a hard strat to do. Like, I don't know a good backup. That's the problem. That took way too long for me to commit to, for some reason. Oh my god. Okay, we're fine. This little bit, like, you can lose some time and be fine, but you don't want to lose too much. Also, what I'm tempted to do on race day, if I die in level 1, I'll just reset. I'm honestly thinking about it. Honestly, that one backup I had before, I mean, it wasn't really a backup, but it was a safe strat. The problem with it is it kind of throws off the rhythm of everything else. I'm gonna have to think about it. It's... Well, we definitely didn't make it, so let's just not even try. Like, the backup would be to get that extra pepper and just stun those two. The problem is that it messes up these burgers. Is he on the... Oh, hell yeah. It's still... The burger is still messed up. I will... Come on. Man. This is a video game. I don't recommend that strategy. Get the you This game is way too hard. This is way too hard. My brain hurts. That was kind of messy. It's okay. What am I doing wrong? Like, clearly I'm doing something wrong. I just don't know what. I don't know. I'm really slow. That's not gonna work. Wow, he didn't even frickin' die. Well, hang on a minute. Wait just 1 second. Wonder if I can use this to my advantage. Because I had an extra pepper. Let's see if that makes a difference. Just keep going left. Just keep going this path. Yeah, nobody's even following me. Okay, this is, yeah. This is a crapshoot, but whatever. Gotta go for it. This probably won't work. Doesn't mean we can't try, though, right? If I had a pepper, we would have been fine. Okay, 1 burger's done. My PB had a death in this level, that's why I'm even able to save time at all. Just in case anybody's curious. I don't think anybody is, but it's all good. Yeah, no real good way to do that. He didn't even follow me. That is an interesting strategy. I don't think going left would have made a difference. Dude, this game is way too hard. 6:11. Because we gotta add that 6 seconds. Damn, man, I'm right there. I just can't lock it in. I'm right there, though. However, I have finished 4 runs of this tonight. That should be alright. Oh, he moved too early. Shoot. I don't remember my backup. In case this happens. Okay, yeah. You know what? The backup is to just reset. Because you're bad. I thought that was early. We're okay. What the hell, man? I got stuck. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that for sure. Okay, but wait, now the enemy patterns are different, right? Okay. Oh, shoot. Don't come up. And you went up. Great. I still have 1 pepper. I think I might be alright. The fact that I lost 20 seconds on that, 21 roughly, like altogether, that sucks. That really freaking sucks. That was not the right decision at all. That wasn't even freaking close. Okay, I don't know what to do. Cry maybe? I think that's a strategy. Alright. What? Like, okay. Clearly I'm way off on what I'm supposed to be doing there. Like, clearly every time I get to that point, I just fail. So I'm obviously doing something wrong. Like, what is it? What am I, like, how am I failing that so much? After this run, I'll take a look at it, because we can't be doing that over and over again. That was bad tapping there. Funnily enough, we might still be in the clear. Yeah. I don't know, there's a sliver of hope, which is all you need. Alright, go left. Go left. See? That's all you gotta do. And I still lost time. And I don't have any pepper. And it vanished immediately? Screw you, game. I hope he comes up here. I'm having to adjust my strategy because of the lack of pepper. Okay, the left burger's not even done, so this won't PB. The left one's not even done. We can't get that then. Oh, why did I do that? I should have waited for him. And I probably could have done so. Oh, that works. Well, and then I die. Okay. I don't know, y'all. I might just play this all night. Which would not be the worst game to be playing all night, because at least it's a childhood game of mine. Not one of my more popular ones or more favorite ones, but it is a childhood game. Alright. 6:32, because we're adding time. I mean, if we want to say I'm at least finishing runs, we can, but the fact that I have all the tools necessary to PB, even just by a second, and I just am not getting it all together in a run, it's frustrating. Oh, I just said I was going to look at stage 4 and figure out what I was doing wrong. And then here I am just doing another run, like a moron. Like King Moron. Whew, nice save. Nice save. We almost totally blew that. Wouldn't have been the first time, but still. Oh crap. We're fine. Oh crap. Nice save again. Dude, come on, get off the ladder! He just doesn't get off of things. You try to get off and go to the right. Sometimes he just won't do it, because... This game, you have to be incredibly precise for no reason. Like, for no reason at all. You just have to be super precise with where you're trying to go. Okay, don't really like this setup, but whatever. Roll with what you got, you know? If all of you go up, I can grab that. Unfortunately, I had to waste it there, but the level should be complete. And I have one. Okay, okay. I'm gonna see... I think I understand what I am doing wrong on this stage. And I'm getting stuck. Not a concern yet. But, yeah. Not gonna lie, I couldn't even see myself for a little bit. I have to use it, unfortunately. Yeah. I should probably rewatch a video and see what exactly it is I'm messing up. I'm still in the green somehow. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Whatever, it doesn't have to make sense as long as I'm able to do something with it. If I can capitalize on it, it doesn't really matter. Okay, not great. That's fine. Ooh, that was kind of close. Oops. It's fine. And you know, weirdly enough, I feel like I can still do this. I don't know what's leading me to think that, but... Well, that's just what I think, okay? Gosh. Yeah, I can still do this somehow. If I don't die, then we're gonna have it. At least I'm pretty sure. Okay, not great. It's fine. I think. Yeah, everybody trapped me. Damn. Don't think I can PB now. Isn't this game great? And the freaking garlic got in the way. Okay. I need to see what I'm doing wrong on level 4, because that's where all my runs keep dying. Okay. So I'm doing all this right. What I'm supposed to do is wait. Okay. You drop 1. No, oh, you need to drop 2 on that one. And then bait them and then go. That's what it's throwing me off. You need to drop 2 there. Okay. That's what's throwing me off. Okay. I think I get it now, guys. I think we're making progress. I have been playing this for 2 hours, and I'm kind of ashamed to admit that I have... It's kind of weird to sit here and unfortunately have proof that I've been wasting my Tuesday night playing this. It's like, yeah, what'd you do with your night? I played BurgerTime for the NES, which is a 40-year-old game on a nearly 40-year-old console. Okay. Again, there's a backup. We got it. We got the backup. We're good. Kinda close. Yeah, this is weird. Ah! You know, if I had done it straight down, we might have had it. We might have actually been okay if I had went straight down. Ah, this game is too hard. Potentially the hardest game put in a Nescathlon. Well, no, Zelda 2 is the hardest, actually. The one advantage is this game is shorter. That's the only advantage this game has. This should the Nescathlon should just be this. It should just be BurgerTime, and whoever gets out of it first wins. BurgerTime. All right, what 10 NES games have burgers in them? BurgerTime, Wolverine, Short Order. That's a Power Pad game, but what games have Splatterhouse? I think so. Speaking of Splatterhouse, I was thinking about playing that tonight if I ever decide to get out of Burger Hell. If I ever get out of this, I might play Splatterhouse. Because I need to... admittedly, I kind of need to remember how to play that game. There's no way The Simpsons doesn't have a burger, right? I think it has. I think it has. In all fairness, this game actually was on my list of games I wanted to go back to and PB in, so it's fine that this game is in Nescathlon, because I'm hoping I can get a PB. My PB happened when I was in my other room, my old bedroom, and I had a giant CRT that sat on the floor. That was those days, is when I got this BurgerTime PB. I don't think that worked. Nope, it didn't. Alright. Okay, I don't have a choice. I gotta waste it. That sucks, though. I didn't want to. Okay, that works. I'm surprised I even went for it and got it. I figured, why not? Ah, I had to waste it, unfortunately. Because that pickle was not stunned, I'm pretty sure. So I had to, you know... had to roll with the punches, I guess. Damn, wait. Oh my god, dude. Hell yes. Okay. Let's see if I remember anything I watched from that video on how to do this level. I'm willing to guess no, but might as well try. Okay. Shoot. Oh, okay, well, I remembered part of it. I remembered part of it, but that doesn't really count, does it? It's fine. Still save time. That counts for something, right? Come on. Oh, shoot. Well, I don't have any pepper anymore. I wasn't thinking that through. I guess that's a best, but I don't have any pepper, so I'm kind of screwed on this level. Man, we were actually on a roll there. I should have just ran away. I should have just ran away and not done that. What the hell? Like, that's the second time I've seen that today. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know how I'm... I don't know. If I PB, I don't care. I just want to not play this game anymore tonight. I mean, I will if I have to, but I don't want to. That barely did anything. And I died. Great. This is a disaster. Nobody's gonna come after me there. Well, this probably will be a failed run. All because I had to use the pepper. Otherwise I was gonna die. Maybe I should have just taken the death. I don't know. Like, it's hard to judge that stuff in the moment. Like, it's hard to figure out what the right decision is when you're just, like, running around hectically all over the place. It's weird, because, like, I feel like some aspects of this game I'm getting better at, but then... Never mind. Forget I said anything. I wasn't supposed to throw the pepper there. I was supposed to just walk. Like that. I'm actually curious what inspired them to pick BurgerTime. I'm actually curious. Because it's a good game, it's just hard. He was standing on the bun! What do you mean? He was standing on it! How does that make any sense? Well, inadvertently, this might help with this strat. I don't know. My movement was also wrong there, so this might not do anything. How is that a time save? Excuse me? Whatever. Just take what you get and go. I'm out of ways to describe this game and its antics. Okay, Ah, man, that sausage got in the way. Damn. That sucks. I'm gonna try to refrain from using the pepper. I know I have it, it's just I, again, want to try to refrain from using it. Are you kidding? He just clipped my head and that's a death? Are you kidding? Why does he die when he touches a sausage or a... I mean, pickles I understand, because I die too when I see a pickle, or touch one. But... What's wrong with a sausage? Am I missing something? Can anyone explain that one to me? Honestly, based on the strats I use, there's even a chance that that doesn't even matter. I don't know for sure, but okay, that's fine. Just do this. Okay. At least I have a pepper this time. Okay. That it? Finally! Oh my god! That only took 2 hours, 24 minutes. Jeez. I'll add 6 seconds for Nescathlon timing, but yeah. Sweet. Thanks for the GG. That run can still be faster, but I am at least satisfied with it. If I never PB in this again, it's okay. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm done playing BurgerTime for the night. I think we're gonna move on to, let's do a run of DuckTales, and then I might play Splatterhouse after. We'll see. Hang on a minute, I'm cold. First I was hot. It was like 100,000 degrees in here. And then it cooled down. So now I'm cold. But yeah, DuckTales is in this thing. I'm barely even gonna practice this, but I am gonna do one run. Okay. If somebody wants to change the stream title, go ahead. I don't care about trying to get a good time in this. I already have a sub 8, who cares? I will say this though, if this game gets into the next big 20, I mean, here's the thing, I'm probably out of the next big 20 anyways, because there's gonna be a bunch of randomizers and all that. But that being said, like, if this game is also in the next big 20, then yeah, I'm definitely out, because it's a good game, obviously, but it's just like, I'm so done playing this. Nescathlon, I'm fine with it, because it's never been in a Nescathlon. And plus, I'm only joining with 2.5 weeks of practice. So I haven't been playing this for 5 weeks. Or 6 in that one Big 20's case. I approve of that title. It is my life, whatever I want to do. I actually died in DuckTales. Can you believe that? I actually died. Oh, the chest isn't there. All right, we're gonna reset. I actually died. Dead Tails. A friend of yours just got top 50 in Odyssey. He's cracked. Yeah. God, top 50 in Odyssey. That's freaking insane. That game is extremely optimized, and there's like a million runners for it, myself included. I'm bad at Mario Odyssey. I have a, Dude, I have done that twice today. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I have a sub 1 hour, 30-minute time in Odyssey any percent. And that's it. Like, yeah. It's like, so what? I mean, I'm happy with it, but it's like, you know. Dude, what the? Can you do something else? How is this a time saver? Excuse me? 121. Also, if that happens in race day, you can lure the enemy on the right side to bounce up and grab the vine there. Yeah. I know that's the backup, but I was like, you know what? Let's just reset, because why not? You'd think I've played this 100,000 times. I know my splits only say 36 attempts, but trust me, I have way more attempts than that. I also have 2 attempts in best ending. Wonder why that is. I mean, I honored our deal. I said if you do it, then I'll do it. Because you kept telling me to do it. Then I was like, how about you do it? And then after you do it, then I'll do it. I didn't have to get a good time, I just had to do it. So. By the way, I did get PBs in Space Goals and Super Off-Road offline, but I recorded them. But if I beat them on stream, then I'll just delete those recordings. It's not a big deal. But just a heads up. Super Off-Road's gonna be free, I think. Space Goals is not punishing, at the very least, which helps. And then Wacky Races I'm not too worried about. This game I'm not worried about. Waldo I'm not worried about. Splatterhouse, maybe a little bit. I need to derust it. Shadow of the Ninja, River City Ransom, and Mario 3 are... I'm not, like, worried, but they're going to be difficult. And then BurgerTime, we're fucked. I said this is a PG-13 stream. That's my F-bomb for the night. I used a lot of F-bombs on Zelda 2, though. Did I just jump on the enemy? That was weird. It'd be hilarious if this PBs. I just PB without even trying. How does this keep happening? I even got good luck and I just blew it. Dude, how am I bad at this game all of a sudden? I did a run the other day and I got an 801, which is 8 seconds off my PB, and now here we are and I can't even get out of Transylvania. There we go. I hate that I got the best RNG after a death. I hate that. Whatever, I don't really want to play this game that much, so I'll just keep going, I guess. I'll just try to finish it, and then we can be done, and then we'll move on to... I think we'll play Splatterhouse, actually. I don't know if I'm gonna time it. I might. But the problem with Splatterhouse is I cannot practice it on Power Pack. Because, I mean, I can, but, like, I can't use save states is what I'm trying to get at. The game does not work with save states on Power Pack. And I don't feel like switching from emulator to console. I did rewatch my old PB of it, though. Not that that's really gonna help, but... I don't really know what my point was with any of that, but I just felt like talking about it. Okay, I guess we're doing that. Okay, I hit him at least. How is that a best? My brain still hurts from burger time. Okay. That's still not even that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. Alright. You know what? I'll time the Splatterhouse run. Why not? I'll time it. What? Oh, that's okay. I was like, why didn't it open? It's because I didn't click open. Maybe you should click open if you actually want to open it, you know? Alright. And I put the Japanese ROM in my in my folder. Just cause. Nothing wrong with the English patch, but yeah. The game already is in English, so yeah. So you can skip that intro and save a couple seconds, but I'm not doing that on Escathlon Day. I'm because it costs a life to do it, so I'm not gonna do it. That's fine. This is one of the better Famicom exclusive games, honestly. It's a shame we didn't get it in the US, but at the same time, like, I will say that'd be a little bit weird. But at the same time, it's like, this isn't Splatterhouse like the, you know, like the Genesis and arcade versions or whatever. It's like, this is like a more, I hate to use this term, but it's a more cute game. It's not super bloody or anything, is the point I'm trying to make. Oh, crap. Okay. That could have been worse. Oh boy. Oh boy. That sucks. Let's just see how far I can go without, or, you know, see if I can beat the game with, you know, at all. Let's just call it how it is. If there's a safe position for this fight, I don't remember where it is. I should just do that normally. Whatever, let's go. Really? That's dumb. I was actually looking at cartridges of this game on eBay. Surprisingly, this game is not that expensive to get a Famicom card of. I mean, it's expensive, but not that expensive. It's not $2,000 like, you know, like Little Samson or something. Alright, this boss fight can be hard. Like that. Are you kidding? There we go. The main boss only takes one hit, but you have to get to him and then hit him. It's challenging. Screw you. I actually don't remember what to do. Guess we're gonna find out together. This is correct, yeah. This is it. Which one was this? Is it the purple heart or whatever? No, it's the spiders. Am I missing something, or is this how this fight's supposed to go? No, that's how it's supposed to go. Okay. It's a long-ass fight. What does Wanpaku Graffiti even mean in English? Does anybody have any idea? Actually, I think this whole thing is the reason this game didn't release in the US. I bet it's because of this. What you're seeing on screen. Nintendo probably saw that and said, nope. Anything to do with religion or whatever? That's why the Castlevania games got censored in the US. They're still pretty much the same, except they took out, like, you know, like the crosses or whatever. Like, they removed those. Okay, now it's the purple heart, or the purple fly, or whatever. I can't remember this game very well. Oh, I forgot about the shotgun. Except it's slow. I probably shouldn't have picked it up. There we go. Yeah, we don't want that, actually. As cool as the shotgun is, we don't want it because it wastes time. Time for sharks. Hit the shark. There we go. I don't know if you can hit those sharks, actually. If you can, I would imagine it's still slow. Alright, it's this boss. Hang on. I'm surprised that hit him. My PB actually has a death here on this section. Not this time, though. Unless there was another section similar to it that I also died on. Oh wait, maybe it was this screen. I don't know. I'm just kind of talking out of my ass right now. I don't really know anything. Come on. I genuinely don't know how to make that without taking a hit. Oh my god, we're sucking right now. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. We're fine. I was just kidding. What the hell? My game glitched out. Well, we made it to the last stage without totally game overing. That's a good sign. Yeah, I think you're supposed to walk all the way to the right and then let him grab you. But you do want to get grabbed, I remember this. That's on purpose, don't worry. Don't start crying. It's fine. Proceeds to cry. Oh wait, no, you spelled it right. I thought you spelled it wrong at first, but no, I just can't read. You're fine. You're off the hook. Oh crap. Gosh, Alec. I can't read, dude. I keep saying I need to go see an eye doctor, and I never do. Oh my No! Man. I actually don't remember how to time this. Is it like that? Yeah, I guess that's it, yeah. I could typo if I would not to. What? What the heck? Oh, that's what got me. Oh my god, can you assholes get out of the way? Thank you. Alright, time for the 2.5-minute boss fight. Heads up, yeah, if the visuals bother you, yeah, this will be 2.5 minutes of this. And we're fighting a DVD screensaver. And this is the whole fight, and it lasts 2.5 minutes. Dude, I was trying to avoid that. Come on. And yes, this is literally the whole fight. There's no way to make this faster as far as I know. I think like 2 more hits maybe, or 1. He's getting close. Okay, we have to redo that whole fight. Great. Well, that sucks. Oh, come on. I have no idea when this fight's gonna be over. At least I have more health than last time. There we go. Oh, sorry, flashing warning. Okay, you can look now. Good D-Rust, I guess. Having not played that in 3 years, a little over 3 years, and still being able to finish the game, I guess I can't complain. I can definitely do better though on that one. Well, I can. That's fine, you can complain. Feel free. Also, I've never sat here and watched the rest of this. Oh, is that it? Okay. Oh, and it goes to credits. Okay. Cool. Well, I think we did alright in terms of practice. I only need to record times for 4 more games, so I think next time I might play Splatterhouse again, but I also might do wacky races, and we might start de-rusting either River City Ransom or Shadow of the Ninja. Mario 3 also I need to do. So yeah, I got 2.5 weeks to practice, so, and I'm not taking this one super seriously, but at the same time, like, I wanna, you know, I don't wanna, like, you know, I don't want to, like, do no practice and then show up on race day and I'm stuck for 300 hours on BurgerTime. So yeah. Speaking of, I might stream again tomorrow night. If I had to guess, I probably will. Friday night is activity night. But then the rest of the week, it's kind of up in the air what I will be doing. Okay. Alright, I'll send y'all over to RGL. If anybody wants to... What is it? Exclamation... Is it slash raid? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Alright, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out. And I will catch you later. Have a good one.